What is good, y'all? Hey, I don't know about you guys. I'm trying to make this year the best year of my life. Who's with me? Not for real. I've implemented a few things in my life to start out this new year, and still being in January, already noticing like huge differences for the better. And honestly, a lot of personal growth has taken place already. So looking to share those with y'all. Hope you guys can take something away and find this helpful in some way. And with that being said, appreciate you guys tapping in. Let's get into it. So point number one, first thing that I did to start out this year was really just limit distractions. As simple as it may sound, it's definitely a lot harder than you would think. I found that I've been able to just focus on my goals a lot more, kind of lock in. I've been able to map out the entire year, set up timetables for, when I want to achieve certain things or when I can expect to hit certain goals that I set for myself. I don't think there's a better time to kind of push things aside that take up a lot of your time that might not necessarily love you back or really give you a huge benefit in return. For me personally, it's been video games, a game or two, every day, every other day. I found that taking that out of my schedule, I've just freed up so much more time to be productive, get things done like reading, learning, reaching out to friends, getting on the phone and just checking in on people that I love. For some of us, it could be Netflix. And believe me, I know how easy it is for a whole season of episodes to go by. I've been there. But it could also be social media. I implemented time restrictions on my apps for social media. So after 30 minutes a day, I can't open the app. I can't access, Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. I'm not able to use social media after that time limit's hit. I've been doing this for a little bit longer now. I started this actually last year, and I've noticed a huge difference with that as well. Sometimes if there's just a pause in conversation, first thing like, oh, pull out your phone, check social media. But as amazing as social media is, there's definitely a lot of time that can be spent doing other things that are a little bit more productive and can set your year up for success. Right on to point number two, and this one is huge for me as well, because it takes being humble, y'all. It's not super easy to do, but seeking wisdom and seeking mentorship. And I say you got to be humble because you got to first understand that there's others that are better than me or smarter than me, more experienced in this area of my life that I'm reaching out and seeking mentorship for. And it could be any area. It could be mentally, physically, relationship-wise. There's just always going to be somebody that knows more or is better at it than we are. I promise you, if you can get over that hump of, I really got to go ask this person for help, I really got to go seek wisdom and mentorship, it'll pay off so much as time comes and goes. And it's something that I'm really focusing on this year. I just want to surround myself by mentors and seek wisdom in all areas of my life. And this is actually a challenge for those of you that have already taken steps on this journey in those ways, where you might have like a life coach, or you might have an athletic trainer, or somebody that maps out your diet for you. I challenge you guys to take it to the next step. If you have an expert and mentors in one area of your life or two areas, like, why not branch out? Seek wisdom and mentorship in pretty much all areas. And I promise you, if we look back on decisions that we make to start this year out, at the end of the year, you're gonna say, man, I'm so thankful I took those steps. If we end it way better than we started it, and that'll come by getting wisdom and knowledge from those around us. So that's point number two. Third and final point for today, prayer time. All encompassing that with time with God. And then also, for those of you who might not be believers, which let me tell you, believing in God is the best decision I ever made. Changed my entire life. That's another story for another day. For those of you who don't believe just yet, quiet time, spending time with yourself, just setting that time to be with you and your thoughts and everything that you got, all your emotions, your feelings. Just spend time with those and sit in those and understand where you're at. And I'm telling you, if you combine the first 2 points with this, limiting distractions and surrounding yourself with wisdom, it all just becomes so much easier for me personally to hear God's voice and listen and get clarity on direction on if I'm supposed to do this or that, or should I take that step of faith. It becomes so much easier, I'm telling you, to just get in line with God's call for your life, Either way it goes, though, if you a believer or a non-believer, I think these three things will really just elevate you as a person. It'll help you grow individually, which in turn helps you just become a better person to those around you. And I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited for what this year's got in store. If we all spend this time to challenge ourselves to keep getting better and just growing day in, day out, all those small little steps that we take, we're gonna look back at the end of this year, because we know how fast time flies. It's crazy. But no, for real, we're gonna look back and just say 2023 was the best year because of these baby steps that added up over time. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I really hope you are able to take something away and implement one of these, if not all three, kind of practices into your life, and hope that they bring you success in many, many ways. So love y'all. Thanks again. Y'all be easy. Peace.